Good afternoon or evening, everyone. We are back with Persona 5 Royal, and basically we had a lot of social link stuff last time, and we should now just about be ready to identify and infiltrate our next target. So let's see what happens here. I didn't even look at this. Oh, that's right, from the little vacation thing. Or the festival. My mistake. Alright, and stuck at home. It's always the question of how best to use my time. I think I do want to check Shady Commodities because they said that I'm at the highest rank now. So it's a model gun and a black Kogatana. Boy, I am kind of overstocked on those. Let's see. Oh, Evil Smile. Yeah, I don't really care about that ability. What is this? 990,000 yen for the salvation skill to get added to my character. That is tempting. And I could reasonably get that kind of money. Okay, well, it's good to know.
Oh.
Okay. Persuasion, so hold on. Oh, okay, so charm and knowledge are maxed out. It's kindness and guts that I need to work on. Do any of my videos game allow for that? That's charm, don't care. Kindness, okay, so that'll probably be... Oh, and power intuition. Okay. Let's work on kindness for now.
Okay. Well then.
I like that somebody had to take the time to make a retro boot screen for these games, and I think an end screen as well, and even slap in some music. Oh, this is kind of playing like Monopoly then?
Oh.
Octavius the Octopus. Boy, they put a lot into that one.
Nice. Yeah.
So, having my knowledge up means I can start hanging out with Hifumi again, which is good because I like the abilities that she grants. Oh.
Well then, we will now begin today's panel. Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
Clever, Makoto.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
How much do you think he knows?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer. She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
Yeah, why?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you, if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now, does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Is he gonna spill it?
He's gotta be bluffing.
Pipe down. He's lying, right? But if it's the truth,
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
the truth.
Uh-oh.
What's he planning on saying?
That's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then, who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any
It's these
evidence.
characters in the middle of the frame.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... it's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm
Oh,
terribly
you.
sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too?
He
if that's
knows
all
who
right?
we are.
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
What do you want to talk about? No.
That's gotta be shopped! I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes?
Playing dumb.
Wouldn't all of you know more about it than me? I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge. Dude, it's the nav. When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as phantom thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you. I'll take your silence as confirmation.
Hey, you can't do
In
that.
all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
For real?
God damn
Who
it.
was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat. I swear, it just talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, or we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
And how would it even stand up
Anyways,
in court?
Back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake, which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you, along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you
Here it
Phantom
comes.
Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught, and it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
I can understand how you feel. It must be hard making a decision on the spot like this. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today, for various reasons. We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct?
Oh.
My business is concluded as well.
Well, he's seen through
I'll
us.
deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Hey, they're going.
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this. But I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation. But I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our best course of action?
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Similar occurrences followed in
Well, the
succession
pressure has
earlier
been
this
turned
spring.
up.
Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
Oh, fuck.
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind
I didn't
it.
even see that
If
right on
so, those
his
occurrences
counter
back
there.
in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover,
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
Oh,
The post-festival
Igor was
party
not
is about
kidding
to
about
begin
a
in
massive
Geneva.
fall
Please
after
join us, everybody.
after hitting our peak.
Post-festival party? I thought this thing was over. Nobody invited you to it, so let's just go home.
Huh? Senpai, aren't you going to the post-festival party? Then why don't we go together?
Well, looks like I'm
Festivals
committed.
don't come around every day, so we may as well enjoy it while we can.
God, the red and black plaid for the skirts and pants is
It seems
certainly
like it's
a
already
look.
begun.
I mean, I know they had to
Let's
pick a
get in
color
there,
theme
Senpai.
for the game, and it was going to be red. But man, it is so aggressive.
Time for your favorite Shuji tradition.
Huh?
The student sharing special.
The what?
But before that, we've decided to change things up this year. We've got a huge surprise for you all. Members of the dance club, come on down.
I think I just cringed so hard I caused myself a back injury.
Now everybody, join in. Don't fall behind the dance club.
standing around while everyone dances is embarrassing.
It is not.
Let's do it.
Oh, we got some but thou must energy here. Let's go for maximum cringe.
Very impressive, Senpai.
Now that you're all warmed up, let's switch up the music!
Hey, you're Yoshizawa-san, right?
You know,
The first
since
year?
it's Yoshizawa that started this, this is something they explicitly added in Royal.
Got it. I'm in. Senpai, I'll be back soon. They've asked me to help them with something. Just wait here and watch what happens.
Is she gonna pour pig blood on somebody? Oh, let's-
Yo, who's that? Huh?
That's crazy.
I see we're not even trying to hide Morgana anymore. Yep, I'm just gonna stand there like an idiot. That was a bit much.
That was so exhausting, but what a blast. I feel like I danced my heart out back there. Thank you.
Wow, that dance was amazing.
I know, right? I was totally blown away. It's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets too late. Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get going. I will. Please excuse me. The post-festival party was so much fun, especially with you. See you soon!
Wait, what? So now I'm being pulled back into the gym? Come on. I thought I had escaped this party.
That was a great performance by the dance club. Everybody give them another round of applause.
That sucked.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the student sharing special. Round of applause, everyone.
They're doing this again?
All right, who has something to say? Anyone? Anyone?
here! Over here! This guy's got something. What?
Yes, throw Mishima to the
Where
wolves.
is this guy? I can't seem to find him. Oh well. Blondie, step on up here.
What? Exactly.
That's not how karma works, but you know.
Damn it.
I'm not going to get into Indian mythology here, because I don't know it that well either.
Sakamoto.
Sakamoto-kun! Seriously? You look like someone filled to the brim with pent-up anger towards society. Anyway, on with the show. What would you like to share with us today, Sakamoto-kun? Sakamoto-kun?
Huh?
What's this? Our Sakamoto-kun may look tough, but it turns out he has a nasty case of stage fright. Here, I'll give you a question. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
The answer is no. Of course not. That would be silly.
He's going in for
We're
the kill.
all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities. So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Sakamoto-kun?
Well, so, you know...
Boy, this sounds like somebody who calls me at work.
What? Who would be interested in that? Dick. You over there. Would you like to join in?
No, I'm good.
The hell yeah, he does. Well then,
Oh. Excuse me.
now, what would you like to share with us today?
The hell?
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna gay it up. Let's see, Yusuke.
Excuse me. Do you have anything? Well, I guess that's the end of that. Let's move on to the next person, shall we? Let's give him a nice round of applause.
Sakamoto-kun. Turns out you're just a big chicken, huh? I'm gonna kill you if you don't shut it. No, I can't stop laughing. Dude. By the way, I would have been totally effed if you hadn't said something. Thanks. You mean you were nervous? But you're the brilliant Sakamoto-kun!
Boy, brilliant is not a word I would
Damn
use
it,
for him.
I'm going home! Oh yeah, this ain't really the best way of thanking you, but here, take this.
Ryuji dog? What?
We're knee-deep in shit dealing with Akechi, and he gets to just laugh his ass off. Huh. I'm kinda jealous. Later. Oh, wait! Saka...
Okay, so am I going to have free time in the evening, or am I going to be stuck at home?
Welcome home.
Oh,
You took
that's
off
right.
somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
Futaba? What are you doing here in front of the store?
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion.
Dang.
I'll have to let you go entirely.
But sir,
Seriously, fuck this
I
guy.
had high expectations for you. But it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now. Even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option. We need results.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
Sinister motherfucker.
We're home. Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
you went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it?
I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain.
Can't tell me?
Explain.
Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
I'm talking to Futaba here, you know. I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. Still. When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere, and even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these phantom thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the phantom thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking, that one of these days, she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say? You know what people call them? Criminals. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
Well, it's not exactly how that happened.
I asked them. That's why he saved me. He stole my heart.
Asked? Stole? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? Wait, he doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves. He's actually one of them? You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
Well, let's just be right up front about it.
Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud.
Sojiro.
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months. And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
Also, we use the attic as our hideout. Oh, I shouldn't say that either.
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom.
Wait, killed?
She was killed. I remember it now.
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal. Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here as some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win. Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Come on.
Uh-oh.
Time to eat.
Envious Kitten, hello.
All that
Welcome
yelling's
in,
got me
and
hungry.
welcome in, Raiders. And let me give you... Oh, wait. I'm going to have to do this manually.
Whew. If he turned us in, that would have
And hey,
jeopardized our
Elliot.
operation. Still, we should tell the others
How did
about what
Mass
just
Effect
happened.
3 go tonight?
Oh, I'm tired.
Make sure you give Elliot and Envious follows if you haven't already. Both some of my personal favorites. Again, a little bias in there. And let's swap that over. Cool. Yeah, I only played a little bit of 3. I kind of got burnt out because I played 1 and 2 back to back, and then about 4 or 5 hours into 3, I'm just like, I think I've done enough Mass Effect for now. So that's going to be one to come back to. Yeah. One can be a bit of a slog. I'm still kind of fond of it, though, because it's the first one I played.
We're gonna win, no matter what.
And Stuck at Home, and Futaba's here. Hi. Why are you in my room?
Sorry.
Okay. Alright, we shall play more videos game.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, I guess I can't. Never mind.
Yep.
Fine.
Well then.
Guess we're on the plot train.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the
Indeed.
suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
How much? Because I might know a guy.
Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen. And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
Down, Sojiro.
I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen? I see. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
Do something
I won't
reckless?
sell you out.
Well, we'll
As
see
long as you're
about that.
here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Honestly, Morgana, you're the worst cat.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy number 1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Oh, okay. That scene wasn't as long as I expected. let's see, 30 million yen. So that's about $300,000, roughly. I don't have the exact exchange rate, nor am I going to do the math. I could get a lot done with $300,000.
We're wanted now, and the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book?
No, Ryuji, it's a video game. Keep up.
It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura.
Yeah, the enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida
Also,
too?
that it had the effect that
Considering
it
what happened
did,
with the
it doesn't. It means that they
Only the
absolutely
previous
were
target would
corrupt.
have been used to
They wouldn't
lure
have
us.
had a palace in the first place.
Cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fat around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think
Oh,
about
hey,
was my
BTK, not that
fiancé.
one. How you doing?
If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly.
Haru?
Everyone give the
not
Big
Haru's
Trash King a
fault.
follow.
I should have spoken up
Longtime
too
friend of
when
mine.
Principal Kobayakawa
And
died.
always a chill time on their stream.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji! Taking out your
Ryuji's
frustration
impotent
on things
rage.
doesn't help anyone.
Hey, what do you think?
Been a pretty chill Sunday.
What did we do wrong?
I like went to bed early Saturday, woke up at 2 or 3 in the morning Sunday, went back to bed for a few hours, puttered around the house a bit, slept for an hour, came back, and I'm like, I'll do my stream now. Welcome back, Envy.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong, but our eyes had become clouded.
Yeah, I know.
We were meant to be the
I used to have
righteous
those
phantom thieves,
pretty frequently
but we
back when I
lost
was streaming
sight
on
of our
YouTube,
original cause.
and when I was still using
So
Mediacom.
irritated with myself.
It made
Makoto.
streaming difficult.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too. But still,
Oh, Ryuji, you're
it's
still an
so
idiot.
Damn frustrating. Of course, I want to do something about this.
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Oh, yeah, learning
Are we really a
OpenGL.
match for this?
That's one of those things I still want. I kind of want to learn Vulkan, actually,
End
but
this now?
I should learn some actual graphics
Things
programming
might
one of
get
these
worse
days.
For everyone.
All the knowledge I have is really good if
What
you're
should we
still
do?
hacking a 486 in 1995.
Yeah, running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I
can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have this really nice book.
Hey, it's me.
The Black Art of 3D Game Programming by one Andre Lamoth. And it is completely ground up. Like, you actually write polygon fillers in assembly. It's absolutely fascinating, you know, going back that far, but it's completely inapplicable to anything you would do these days.
You two? It is confusing. We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I
Like
haven't changed it all.
the second half of the book is when they finally get into the 3D stuff, and it's basically a math text, and one of the better ones. Yeah, these days, I mean, these days meaning like the last 25 years.
That made me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it. You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. See ya.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. So yeah, we're gonna have to meet Akechi tomorrow.
We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow. Okay.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to take a short break. The intermission will be accompanied by 3 minutes of ads in order to prevent pre-rolls. And, of course, if you don't want to see the ads, there is that nice shiny subscribe button, which I don't expect but always appreciate. Please stand by. We won't be long. Oh, hold on. If you can find me a good way to start with OpenGL, I'd definitely read it. Anyway, let me hit my ad button, my intermission button here.